Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are in Osaka, one of Japan's most exciting cities where food, culture, and neon streets collide. Over the next 5 days, we're exploring the best of Osaka and beyond. We explore a day trip to Nara's UNESCO World Heritage Sites and meeting the famous bowing deer, to eating our way through Osaka, plus the retro vibes of Shinsekai and the youthful energy of the American village. But also while we're here, we're hunting down those signature Osaka dishes and Japanese snacks. So come explore the streets, sights, and flavors of Osaka with me. And if this video helps you plan your dream trip to Japan, hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more Japan travel content coming soon when we hit Tokyo and Kyoto. Alright guys, we have just been traveling for about 14 hours. We flew from Honolulu to Seoul to Osaka. We just checked into our hotel. It's probably about 11 o'clock at night, but we're probably 4 in the morning for us, so we're looking for some ramen right now and then gonna go to bed. This morning, part of our itinerary was we headed off to Universal Studios Japan, which is a separate video live on my channel if you'd like to see if we found our day at Universal worth it. We took the train from Universal City to Osaka Station, and we're just going to walk down through Osaka down to Namba where our hotel is and check out some little stops that we have. We're in Daimuru Umeda shopping center under the station, checking out their high-end grocery store and looking at all their prepared foods and snacks. We stopped by to get these butter cookies. $20 for 2 peaches. Look how beautifully prepared all this meat is presented. It's like glistening and shiny. I guess it's also got saran wrap on it, but the marbling looks... So just taking a stroll back over the river down to Osaka, just getting ourselves lost before we regroup at the hotel before we're out for dinner tonight. One thing about Japan, like the streets are immaculate, the alleyways are perfectly clean, not a piece of garbage is out on the streets. Everyone is just responsible, and it's just like engraved in their culture from when they're a young age. Bar Naruya is one of our favorite cocktail bars that we visited around the world. It's secretly located in the 5th floor of the Mario building, and it has a tiny hidden entrance, which is about a 3-foot door that you must duck under to enter. But once you get in, you feel like you're in an alchemy lab, a bar with no menu, where you just talk to your bartender on your preferred spirit, flavor profile, and strength. We loved each concoction that was created for us, and everyone in the establishment was having a great time and enjoying the vibes. I do recommend getting there right at 5 for opening, so you can get a front seat at the bar, but they also rotate you around from the back bench to the bar as people clear out, but it also depends on your party size. One of the meals we wanted to try while we were here was the breaded beef cutlets at Gyukatsu Motomura, which has numerous locations in Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. We dined at the Namba branch location. These restaurants seem to be very busy and typically don't take reservations, except I believe now the Shinjuku location in Tokyo accepts online reservations. We waited about a little more than an hour, and it does have limited seating, but it moves fast because they take your order while you're in line, and as soon as you sit, your food comes out very quickly. The cutlet was delicious, tender, juicy, served rare, and you grill it to your liking, but of course it is recommended to grill it to medium rare. But the steak was phenomenal, with the special soy sauce, the wasabi, and rock salt, and I loved the shredded dressed, vibrant cabbage to pair with the rich steak. Guys, good morning. This is our second full day in Osaka. We took it a little easy this morning, relaxed, slept in. Bodies were a little worn out after the flight and after doing Universal yesterday. So we just got on the subway and we headed up for probably about a 10-minute ride to Mugito Mensuke. It's a ramen shop. They're known for their Guinea fowl ramen. We should have been here a little earlier. We got here probably 5 to 11. And there's already a queue outside the door, and then we have an additional line lining up right around the corner. So we're here, we're gonna wait. It's got very good reviews, highly recommended. A different style ramen. We were gonna try some other more traditional ones, kind of like tonkatsu at Ichiran, but they have easier hours to get to and closer to us, so we figured we would give this one a shot since it's gonna be a little more unique style of ramen. We'll let you know how it is. So now we're walking around some streets around the Kita ward of Osaka, going to a little bakery. But we just finished our 2-hour wait and our meal at Mugito Mensuke. It was delicious. I mean, was it worth 2-hour wait? I think it was a good start for our first ramen here in Japan. Broth was really flavorful. I thought the pork was good. There's a little Wagyu gyoza in there. Eggs were perfect. It's a mix of chicken stock and guinea fowl. Super flavorful. And then we got the rice bowl with pork, which was also really delicious. So I would recommend if you're going, get there at 10:15 so you can kind of get right in at 11 and be able to do other stuff with your day, because it is a 2-hour wait. You could be in the sun, it's a little hot, and then you're in and out there a half hour eating your ramen and cash only. But yeah, I think it was a good start. Osaka Castle is one of Japan's most famous landmarks, representing the grand door of the Azuchi Momoya Pyramid, originally built in 1583 by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, known as the Napoleon of Japan. It was intended to be the center of a newly unified nation and a display of the immense wealth and power. The castle is home to many historical events. It also offers an 8-story museum, an observation deck which is 50 meters high on the 8th floor, the Nishinomimaru Garden with 600 cherry trees, and its megalithic stone walls and deep moats. The museum is generally open from 9 to 5. Last entry is around 4:30 p.m. The surrounding public park is open 24/7 and free. A lot say the best time to visit is late March to early April, which is peak cherry blossom season, when the park transforms into one of Japan's top flower viewing spots. I also recommend purchasing your tickets online in advance to avoid long lines. Shinsekai, or also known as New World, is a vibrant retro entertainment district created in 1912, which was modeled after Coney Island and Paris. Famous for its landmark Tsukentaku Tower, it has cheap eats like Kushikatsu, which are deep-fried skewers, a nostalgic atmosphere, and lively nightlife with neon lights and arcades. The Tsukentaku Tower is a famous 108-meter landmark in this district, symbolizing the city's progress and known for its Eiffel Tower-inspired design and panoramic city views. Team Lab Botanical Garden Osaka is a permanent nighttime outdoor museum located within Nagai Botanical Garden. Unlike the indoor borderless or planet exhibitions in Tokyo, this installation uses the existing 24,000 square meter park and its 1,200 plant species as a living canvas. The exhibition is built on the concept of digitized nature, where digital technology turns nature into art without harming it. And the artworks react to their environment, changing color and sound based on wind, rain, and the movement of visitors. One of the most famous sections features the glowing eggs that change color when touched, sending ripples of light throughout the surrounding forest. While we were going, our ticket time was 7:30 to 9:30 p.m., which was, I think, the general admission for everyone's ticket, and it cost $30 for 2 people. What I really liked about the exhibition was the great value and the peaceful self-guided roaming through the installations. You could also download the app for more information on the art displays if you would like, and it probably takes about an hour to 2 hours to walk through, depending on your group size and speed. But we had a beautiful night, great weather, and then headed off to dinner and drinks. This mustache. Oh, one second. This morning, we headed off early for our tickets to the World Expo 2025. Check out our day at the World Expo if you've never been to one and love to see what it's like, which is live on my channel here, and see what our experience was like. Izakaya Nonikya was a small, great little izakaya run by a husband and wife who were extremely friendly and welcoming, and lots of locals were dining there. We had a good amount of dishes, which I regrettably forgot to film as they were coming out. We had the pork kimchi, beef tataki, otoro, curry rice, and the butter sweet potato that I highly recommend, but it is a bit tricky to find, We had to use pictures and our location on Google Maps to help identify the alleyway and location. Today we started our morning off on a half-day trip to Nara Park. It is about 30 to 15 minutes from Osaka, depending on your starting location. As we first get there off the train, we hit Nakatanidou, which is a legendary mochi shop in Nara, world famous for its high-speed mochitsuki, which is a mochi pounding performance they do daily. They specialize in yomugi mochi, which is Japanese mugwort, giving it a natural green color and a slightly herbal taste. It is filled with sweet and smooth red bean paste and dusted with roasted soybean powder. It gives you this little melt-in-your-mouth experience because of the rapid pounding. The mochi is incredibly soft and stretchy with this pillowy-like texture capable of melting in your mouth. Each piece typically costs about 200 yen. Next, we walked up to Nara Park, which is a vast public park located at the foot of Mount Wakakusa. This park was established in 1880 and is one of the oldest parks in the country and famous for its free-roaming deer and historic World Heritage temples. As for the famous deer, there's approximately 1,300 wild Suica deer. These deer are known and considered to be messengers of the gods from the nearby Kasuga Taisha shrine. For about 200 yen, you can purchase the deer crackers and feed them. Many have learned how to bow to visitors to ask for a treat. And just so you know, while they're generally friendly, they're still wild animals. And to signal you have no more food, show your empty palms to the deer, because they will tend to follow you and can corner you, kind of nibbling at you, to try to get more treats. Also within the park, many temples and shrines to visit, and the Nara National Museum, focusing on Buddhist art. I really did love this day trip to Nara. Even though it drizzled a bit and ended in the rain, I think we saw everything we needed to see, but I'm sure there was much more to explore. While planning this trip to Osaka, I wasn't super excited about this day. It was something my wife really wanted to do, but we didn't have it as a definite in our itinerary. So many people had said in other YouTube travel videos that it was the highlight of their trip, and I just didn't understand why. But honestly, I'm so glad that we got up this morning and went. It was quite magical and peaceful, walking through the gardens and the park and the temples, and there was something about feeding these sweet, innocent deer that it was just adorable. And it reminded us of our golden retriever who was back home, who we missed very much on this trip. Heading back for fresh apple and orange juice that we had the other day. Even though it was raining out pretty well, we still wanted to explore the things we wanted to see in Osaka. Here we are at Tugboat Taisho, which is a waterfront complex in the Taisho ward of Osaka, located along the Shiranashi River. It opened in January 2020 and is designed to look like a floating boat and serves as a hub for food, music, art, and community development. The first floor is the dining hall with about 10 to 13 unique food stalls where you can find everything from craft beer to tempura. But even despite the rain, you could see on a sunny day this would have a wonderful atmosphere with stunning views. It's family and pet friendly with a variety of indoor and outdoor terrace seating. There's a stage for live entertainment such as musical and art performances, and on the second floor, you can find a bar for drinks to have during sunset. It also acts as a river station and serves as a pier for various cruises. It's generally open on weekdays, 12 p.m. to 11 p.m., and starts at 11 a.m. on weekends. Amerikamura, or American Village, is a youth culture hub similar to Tokyo's Harajuku and known for its vintage American-style street fashion, unique boutiques, cafes, street art, live music, trendy food, centered around Triangle Park. It offers a dynamic mix of alternative trends, vintage goods, international cuisine, nightlife, and creative expression, attracting young people and fashion enthusiasts. Wagyu Idaten is a highly popular modern Japanese restaurant in the Namba district, famous for its premium A5 Wagyu beef served in artistic bento-style rice boxes called Ju. It offers incredible flavor and quality for its price, but it's known as well for its long lines and its ticket entry system, making early arrival essential for these gourmet Wagyu experiences. When you arrive, you join their QR system and get a ticket for how many people are in your party, and you receive an estimated time to return for dinner. We arrived around 4:45 to 5 p.m., which was perfect because we weren't that hungry yet. So our return time was 7 p.m., so we headed back to Bar Naruya where they were just opening at 5 and had a few cocktails before dinner. When it gets close to your dining time, you get back and they start handing out menus so you are prepared to order when you sit down. Food probably came out in about 15 to 20 minutes, but it was super flavorful, tender Wagyu. I highly recommend this experience. Line up a few hours before you want to eat, and then you walk around for your return time. But great experience and great quality Wagyu for the price. They recommend you first try the beef on its own, then second you mix it with the yolk and pour it over top, and lastly eat it with their original chili oil. Alright guys, well, this is our last night in Osaka. We called the night a little early because it started pouring outside. I mean, it pretty much rained all day, but it was fairly light, and we just walked and walked with our umbrellas. But now it's coming down harder, but we had some stuff to do. Wanted to do some laundry that they offer here in the hotel. Just getting some planning ready for the next week or so in Seoul and Busan. And yeah, I think Osaka was everything we'd hoped it would be. We saw some really great stuff. Universal, Nintendo World, the World Expo. Today we did a little day trip to Nara to see the bowing deer of Nara, walk through the parks and check out some of the temples. It was really quick to get there. Half hour there, half hour back. We probably maybe spent an hour and a half more. We probably could have spent more time there, but there was things we wanted to get back here and do. But Osaka was a blast. I mean, wandering through Namba, wandering through all the alleyways and streets and the little shops and restaurants and bars. We really just soaked up everything this city had to offer, and we definitely are not ready to leave. We could do a few more days, but I think we would definitely be back here to check out more of this city again on another trip to Japan. But with that being said, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment on anything that you recommend in Osaka that we should hit next time we're here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.